Hi, my name is Nick Bartolotta. I'm a licensed physical therapist and the co-creator of the Rolflex. And tonight I'm going to teach you about how to deal with plantar fasciitis using the Rolflex. So with the Rolflex, you want to target all the muscles that lead down into the foot, because what's putting the excess pressure on the bottom of your foot is not just the muscles in your foot, but actually the big muscles like the calf and then the shins in the front that balance out that muscle. So we're going to start, and it's helpful to put your foot up on something like an ottoman or a stool in front of you. But we're going to tighten up the Rolflex to the third or fourth spot, and we're going to start on the shin. And you're going to roll out the shin, moving that fluid and blood through it. And then when you find those tender spots, you stop on them, and with your foot up on something, it's really easy to get a nice big movement at the ankle without having to reach down so low. So especially if you have back problems, you're going to want to put your foot up on something. So once you've done the shin, you can come really close to the front of the ankle, because you have the tendons from the shin that cross the ankle joint, and they're absolutely involved with plantar fasciitis. Just make sure you stop, grip on them, and manipulate the ankle. And then you're going to spin the device around, and you're going to work the calves the same way. And you'll notice if you have plantar fasciitis, your calves are probably brutally tight. So take your time, really work that muscle, get as much blood moving through the leg as possible here, and then find those trigger points. And again, with your foot up on something, it really lets you make a giant movement of the ankle and foot, which is going to start to stretch out the bottom surface, the plantar surface of the foot. Okay, once you've hit all those trigger points in the calf, you're ready to take the Rolflex, tighten it up to probably the second position, and then you're going to lean forward and put it on the bottom surface of your foot and squeeze and twist the Rolflex away from you. And this is going to start to massage the plantar fascia itself. And you'll notice I'm not going way back at my heel. I'm staying kind of away from the point where the tear is on purpose and trying to stretch all around it. Now you can also twist and pull back over your toes, but it'll work better when we spin the device around. But just notice how I'm working and finding those points and then manipulating my toes for active release, pointing and flexing my foot to try and stretch the tissues. Okay, and then to finish, we spin it around the other way, and we're going to trace down in between each individual bone in the foot. The long bones are called the metatarsals. And again, when we get to the front of the foot here, you can twist and rotate it down. So I'm really getting a huge stretch on the top of my foot and toes. And because this is the balancing muscle group or the antagonist to the bottom of the foot, it's going to make a big difference on how loose my plantar fascia gets. So once you finish, it really is helpful to kind of grip and massage your own foot. And then I recommend for people with true plantar fasciitis to try and do this work before you take your first step and get out of bed. So sit at the edge of your bed, wake up your foot by grabbing it up on your knee and spinning it and rolling it a little bit, get the blood moving through it, and then grab your Rolflex, work shin, calf, foot, and that's your recipe for resolving plantar fasciitis extremely quickly.